My name's Wade. I just found out I have COVID. Yay! I just had the most ridiculous phone conversation with somebody from the state of New Jersey. And they've been blowing my phone up all day long. Now, just to let you know, I've been coughing a little bit and my nose is running. That's it. My nose runs. I've been coughing a little bit. What's the big friggin' deal? So, but, when the state found out I have COVID, they've been blowing my phone up since this morning. And I had a bunch of issues logging in to get my test results. And I threatened, politely, to call the news media. Because I couldn't log in and I couldn't get a phone call. I couldn't get anybody to call me back. I could not find a way to reach out to an actual human being. I sent emails for 2 days to University Hospital down in Newark, and none of it was answered. So I threatened to call the news media, and lo and behold, they called me back immediately. Shocker. But I just got off the phone with somebody from the state of New Jersey, which she said she was from the Morris County Health Department, calling from Washington, New Jersey, which is Warren County. And lo and behold, she's down in Monmouth County, so everything is a bald-faced lie. I was real skeptical at first. Yeah, I was kind of a dick when I answered the phone. I'm sorry. But she ended up being an awesome human being. And this is a quick lesson to you. Be a nice person. You catch more flies with honey. And if you're nice to a person on the phone, you'd be amazed how that conversation ends up. I don't think I need to say anything more. Watch the video. This is a conversation I just had with a person from the state of New Jersey about COVID. I have a runny nose and a sore throat. I'm fucking fine. All right? But they're blowing this so far out of proportion, it's ridiculous. And the evidence is in the conversation I just had with this woman. Watch it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Hello?
Hi, Wade. This is Marie from the Morris County Health Department. I'm calling about your recent COVID test.
Okay.
Hi. Are you aware of your results?
Yes.
Okay. I am as well. I'd just like to get that out of the way first. This way, I don't know if I'm informing you and you haven't been informed yet. So what happens is anytime someone tests positive in our state, their information automatically goes to their local health department where we call you for contact tracing. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
Okay. I hear in your voice that you're a little skeptical. I just want you to know that it's totally voluntary. It's just all the health departments are, just looking to learn as much as we can about COVID since we're still in this almost 2 years later, and honestly, they really don't know much. So it's basically questions about your symptoms, who you've been in contact with lately, see if anyone needs to be told, to go get a test if they're having symptoms and things like that.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off. Are you affiliated with my doctor's office?
Not at all.
Then I'm not going to. Yeah, it's the health department. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any private health information.
That's okay. So we don't have to talk about that, but can I just see if you know the guidelines that for example, most people mistakenly believe that they need to run out and get another test real soon to see when they're negative, and that's not what happens. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of time to go get another test once you're positive because the virus remains in your body, even though you won't be contagious anymore. Most tests are just going to come back positive for weeks and maybe months.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to, it's okay, if you don't want to answer any questions, it's just symptoms and stuff. I already have your date of birth, your home address, and that's the only personal information that I already have or would even ask for to confirm. But I just want to make sure that, you know things. For example, anyone you've been in contact with, a lot of people take it upon themselves to inform contacts that they tested positive, which is fine with us. We just want to make sure you're giving out the correct information. Like fully vaccinated people don't have any quarantine guidelines at all unless they're experiencing symptoms. Then it's a whole different ballgame.
Well, this came from a fully vaccinated person, so what's the fucking point of having this conversation?
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. I personally am not vaccinated. I'm still on the fence thinking about it. But it just seems like it doesn't matter. Vaccinated or not, everybody's getting it regardless. You know?
So vaccinated doesn't matter. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to be as polite as possible, but you have no business calling me.
Okay. Well, it's not a problem. Can I answer questions for you? Do you have any?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. It's okay. Well, I wish you well, and I hope you're feeling better soon.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that very much.
Oh, you're welcome. I know it's nothing personal. I know. We're all living this nightmare together.
Yeah, you know. The nightmare is made by the news media. I have I have a cold. That's it. I'm getting ready to go outside and go hunting.
It's pretty easy. You're lucky. You know what I can tell you? Just based on my own experience doing this job, I only call the positive people. And it really does seem like I can confidently say when people are vaccinated, the symptoms are much, much more minor. So we have that going for us.
Well, I've lost 2 people to the vaccinations so far.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
To the vaccinations themselves, and I haven't lost anybody to the damn Wu flu.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry.
So,
I know.
I appreciate you're a human being. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but blowing my phone up is just ridiculous. I do not need
I agree.
the worst thing possible. The worst phrase possible I can hear is from you guys. Hey, we're from the government. We're here to help.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay.
Well, I guess we are from the government. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
State of.
I guess.
Pops up on my phone. State of New Jersey in all capital letters.
Yeah. That's how people answer. I'm actually, your Morris County Health Department. I think that makes people answer probably why they did that.
So you're Morris County. Why are you calling from Washington?
I don't know why it says that. I don't know. We call through our laptops. Like, we're all at home still. We all work at home with a contact tracing team from Morris County. And there's a special app you download it on your laptop, and it just makes the calls for you automatically.
Yeah, because Washington isn't even Morris County, so...
Oh, I getcha. I don't even know. I'm not from that area. They actually assigned me Morris County, and I'm in Monmouth County. I don't even know, your area. I'm getting to know it, the schools and whatever, Well, that's how crazy it is out there. We don't even have enough people, and I'm working in not my own county.
It's not crazy out there, though. There's only 1,000 people in the entire state that are hospitalized. This is nothing.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I used to, in the summer, they let us go. They let a lot of us go because, the numbers were really down. And I used to, hope for my job back and keep checking, the numbers each day, and it was pretty low. The only thing I know is they're getting higher, and I feel it with all the calls that I have to make. But I wasn't aware of how many are in the hospital.
There's only...
It doesn't sound like a lot.
No, 1,000 people out of how many million in the state of New Jersey?
Right.
It's ridiculous.
It's a small fraction.
It's a fraction, and I don't know why. All right, I'm in the middle of dealing with this, and I don't feel great. I have a cold, but I don't know why they're blowing this up and trying to make the new, oh my God, the Omicron whatever. That's just an anagram for moronic if you rearrange the words. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I agree. I certainly understand your point of view. I do call people that are in the hospital, so it just affects everyone differently. Some people just get it very mildly, especially the ones who are vaccinated. But, there are those, that it does affect pretty badly. And I agree with you. There's also, the trouble with vaccines. Look at all those women having the blood clots, and they're giving us vaccines,
Yeah, the women having the blood clots. My uncle died of a blood clot in his brain. One of my customers died of a blood clot in her heart, a heart attack.
Oh, my goodness.
Perfectly healthy woman. And so you want me to take a vaccine that's going to make my blood solidify. But, I'll just take my chances with, let's put it this way. I'll trust biology. We've been on this planet for 30,000 years. Our bodies have learned to evolve to stuff.
Yeah, we've survived somehow.
Yeah, so...
Plagues and whatever.
Yeah, and...
If you're not vaccinated, let me tell you something I learned from calling some of my people, and this is what I do. I'm not vaccinated, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Good for
Vitamin C, D3, and zinc. It's like a magical combination, and that's what I'm relying on.
You know what? I'm tripling up on my vitamin C and D. I have not gone out to get zinc, but you're awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Aw, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. I try and be informative with these calls, no matter where the conversation leads us.
Yes.
I do learn a lot of things from calling positive people. It's just the public is usually a wealth of information.
Yeah. You'll probably get more from the public who's dealing with it than you're ever going to get from the talking heads, if you want to call that. I mean, seriously, you can't trust the news anymore.
No, I agree with you. And, I spent, like I told you, we were kind of off in the summer. I did get my job back, thank God. But, and I spent the summer, Murphy has, I forget if it was once a week or once a month COVID briefings. And it just felt like he wasn't, it feels like we're told what they want us to know. Doesn't it? Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right. Murphy is a fearmonger.
Yeah, and then when I did get my job back, boy, there's a lot of people that are vaccinated that are testing positive because I'm calling them, And meanwhile, Murphy throughout the whole summer was like, it's the unvaccinated that are in the hospitals and blah, 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 and get vaccinated. And it doesn't help that it's all about money, of course. Medicine is always all about money.
Yeah, I know.
But I definitely share your frustration.
Yeah.
You're not alone.
I'm in the middle of going through radiation therapy right now, so it's like this is the last thing I need on top of that. But if you want to see something crazy, go on to any post that Murphy makes online and just read the comments. It's completely obvious that he never, ever reads the comments.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually made some comments on Facebook on his Facebook.
I do it on Twitter. I'm waiting to get kicked off of Twitter. I swear to God.
Oh my God. Well, they seem to be kickoff happy nowadays since they did what they did to Trump.
Oh yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's a website. It's supposed to be impartial. It's not like if someone's out there murdering people and whatever. I mean, he was our president, and they kicked him off of all social media. It's almost comical.
Yes, absolutely. Where are you? You said you're in Monmouth County?
I am. I'm in Freehold. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Freehold.
I am
okay.
in the boss's hometown.
Okay. No, I've done some work down there. I'm a plumber, so I travel. Pretty much that's as far south as I go, and I go as far north as the New York State border.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I'm in Freehold. Yeah, they assigned me more. I was hoping, when we were training, they said they try and give you your own county. I know my county, I don't know anything about Morris County. I talk to people who, they're in high school and they're positive, and, I don't know the schools. I don't know anything about it, I don't know. Somebody will tell me, yeah, I went to the tattoo shop, and this is my contact, and it's over there on 46. I don't know where this is.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's crazy.
So.
But, well, I mean, thank you for, spending this amount of time with me anyway.
I was actually really annoyed when I got the phone call from you guys literally as I was on the website trying to find my results.
Uh-huh.
Because I got tested down at University Hospital in Newark. And their website, what do they call it, My Chart or whatever, I got.
Yeah, I hate it. I didn't have a good experience with it.
I had such a ridiculous experiment Listen to me. Experience with it. I threatened them I was going to call like the news media on them, and lo and behold,
My chart thing?
yeah, my chart thing.
And then it appeared.
Yeah, apparently the key to getting into it is put your social security number in as all zeros, and then it'll let you. Then it'll let you reset your password.
Oh my God! Wait, I cannot tell you. I just experienced this. I kept my kid out of school on and off for a whole month. She ended up having bronchitis, but all the days that we were waiting for results and I couldn't get it on my chart.
Yep.
They wouldn't answer the phone. Like I had to keep her home from school, and I can't believe like no one can tell us that. Put in all zeros, like.
Yeah, it was the most ridiculous thing. I mean, you know, I believe me, I just went. I don't want to get too personal, but I just underwent a massive ordeal with them.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just clicked on my computer by accident. But I just underwent a massive ordeal, and I've been trying to log into them for like 3 months.
Oh boy.
And then I had this test done, and they're like, "Oh, go on my chart." I'm like, "Oh, great, this is going to be a field day." And I threatened them that I was going to make a YouTube video, and I was going to call the news media. And lo and behold, I got a phone call in about half an hour. I mean,
that's what it took.
It's ridiculous.
Amazing. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and like we need these results. You know, we care enough to go get a test. We want to know. You know, and they're holding on to our results. We can't get them, and we can't get through to the place. And
well, they're just
not much better.
They're just a giant bureaucracy, and you know, I thought of a couple things I'm going to say, but that wouldn't be polite, so I'm going to be a gentleman. But,
okay.
Well, I'm.
Well, do you have any questions though about do you know your 10 days starts with your symptom onset date, and how we know you're not contagious after the 10 days? If there's any questions at all, feel free to ask me.
No, I really think I'm good.
Okay.
You know, believe me, I've been doing plenty of research on this. I don't need somebody to spoon feed me. But
okay.
no, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I was.
Oh no, it's no. You're welcome.
I answered this phone very adversarial, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. I get that sometimes. You know, let me tell you something. This might make you laugh. I had this heavy accent Russian guy several months ago, and he was actually quite funny, and he was kind of trying to tell jokes, but he wasn't really good at it. And he didn't believe in COVID, and he's positive. That's why I'm calling him. And he didn't believe in it. And I'm gonna be with my family, and everybody's crazy today. And you walk out your front door, boom, you have COVID. You go sleep with your wife, boom, you have COVID. Just kept laughing, and in the end, he just kind of hung up on me. But it was funny. Like there's different people out there, and I get it. We're all at different levels of irritation over this virus. All of us,
I'm just irritated.
It is what it is.
I'm just irritated because they're making a mountain out of a molehill, and Murphy's trying to capitalize on it. I mean, he's a fearmonger. Yeah. I cannot believe anybody has any confidence in this man.
I can't believe he was elected again. How did that happen?
Yeah, I agree.
I thought we pretty much all agreed. I mean, it sounded like the majority was, saw that, this has been ridiculous all this time. But I said the same thing about Biden. I mean, look at the, well, first of all, we're never given a good choice. I mean, it's always the lesser of two evils. But, if you look up all the YouTube videos there are about Biden, he can't even string together a coherent sentence most of the time. It's laughable,
Can't even tie his shoelaces.
We're electing him again. I missed what you just said.
I said he can't even tie his shoelaces.
Yeah, and what he was just the latest thing was he was falling asleep at some important international conference or something. There he is sleeping, sitting there sleeping.
Yeah.
But these people just keep getting reelected where it's it's surprising. I mean, who are the idiots electing them? Because it doesn't seem to be the majority of us.
No, it's not the majority of us, and well, I have my own opinions, but I I don't think they actually got reelected. So.
Yeah, I'm not. That's another case of they feed us what they want us to know. My friend just showed me a picture of on her phone her what's it called? She voted for Trump, and her mail-in vote was rejected. So was her son's. So was her.
Get out of here.
And she's only just learned this now with the election again. She saw that it was rejected. She had it in on time. Like, how many of them are out there like that? And they were votes for, let's say, Trump.
That's crazy.
Check your if you know anyone who mails in, you can somehow bring it up on your phone. I didn't mail mine in, but she brought it up on her phone. Then she checked the rest of her family, and 3 of them said denied.
No kidding.
Inexplainable. How there's no reason, and you can't call anybody. You can't. There's no, you can't find out.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Right? I know, shocking. I know. All right. Well, I got to get back to my other calls.
All right,
so many people.
You have to get back to your other calls. Can I make a bad joke?
Of course.
I wish you lived a little bit closer. I'd take you out for a drink.
Funny. Yeah, I'm all the way over here.
Yeah, you're about an hour south of me.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Wade. And if you are feeling bad, I hope you feel better soon.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much.
All right. Take care.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, if that ain't the craziest shit you ever heard, I didn't want to answer that phone call. The state of New Jersey is calling you because you got COVID. I got a fucking cold, all right? But there's good people out there, and that was one of them on the phone right there.